It's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I had a little trouble this morning getting my first upload to completely process. I think I've got it now, so I'm so sorry if you already saw one that was not complete. So this is a headline that we're seeing all across the internet this morning. XRP still ahead of Ethereum as the market recovers. So the market really was rattled yesterday with that BCH hard fork. However, today we've got a lot of nice green in the gains. XRP and Ethereum are so close though still, 19 billion versus 18 billion. XRP has a 5.3% gain going. If they can keep that momentum, they'll give themselves some breathing room and possibly keep that number 2 position. This is some information coming out of Thailand. So we've heard a lot from Thailand these last couple of weeks, and that's a good thing because they were a little slow to get off the ground with cryptocurrency in the past, but I think they're moving fast and forward and not looking back. So Litecoin, USD Tether, and XRP are coming to the Bitkub exchange on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, respectively. So that's wonderful for those coin holders. And this is a fun story. So Coinbase-backed startup launches a $799 home crypto miner. This is what I want for Christmas. You can just plug it right in. It's not hot. It's not noisy. It uses the same amount of electricity as a vacuum cleaner. And you can't get Bitcoin out of it because it uses an ordinary GPU chip. However, you can mine Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Monero, and Zcash, and they are going to add other currencies in the future. So with this $2 million investment, of which was one of the people involved in this was Coinbase, they got a product off the ground and to the market. Now there's a little bit of a catch to it. For the coins that you mine, you have to rely on CoinMine to collect the currency that the device mines. They will take their 5% cut. So if you're happy with that business model, maybe this will be on your Christmas list as well. Okay, this is CoinPost. They're a popular online media for the cryptocurrency space. They had a very interesting article today, and they included 2 different tweets by Weiss Ratings. So XRP and Stellar yesterday, they demonstrated relative strength during the hard fork. That fork put a lot of selling pressure on the market. At about 11:20 in the morning, we heard this from the Weiss Ratings group. Although BTC is tanking to the lowest lows of the last 12 months, the likes of XRP or Stellar aren't going down as much, and they are still holding support. These coins don't rely on mining at all. This is proving their worth. And then just a little bit later at 1:50, XRP is holding well above the recent lows. But if we see it decouple from BTC, this would be a major step forward in the evolution of the crypto markets. We'd love to see each cryptocurrency trade based on its own fundamentals and not whatever BTC happens to do. I think a lot of people feel the same way with that statement. Okay, this is something that I learned yesterday from my comment section that not everybody knows about. So if you are wanting to get some free crypto, and free is free, Stellar is giving away 125 million in Lumens. So if you've never owned crypto, cool. We've never given away 125 million. Now, I think that this space needs to have a lot of new retail investors, and this just might be the project to get people involved. And you know, if it's XLM, okay. So if you are an owner of crypto, you really start to pay attention to what's happening in the space. And in addition to XLM, there are a lot of really good projects. So I am all for a promotion like this so that people can be introduced to the crypto ecosystem. It's very easy. You just open an account on the blockchain.net website, and you do need to get verified so they don't give away multiple amounts to the same person. But once your identity has been verified, you will receive $25 worth of XLM. So this is something I think is very healthy to get this cryptocurrency space growing. All right, we're going right to the fluff, and we're sticking with free. So when you come to Japan, there are lots of free things to do. If you come to Tokyo, you can go watch the sumo wrestlers, for example, work out in the morning. There are tons of shrines and temples and gardens to look at. If you come in the right season, you can see Matsuri festivals. There are hundreds of them just alone in Tokyo. There is also the Hanabi, which is the fireworks. They are spectacular all over the country. They happen in the summertime. But one thing in Tokyo you must do is visit the fish market. The fish market is a world-class market. It recently just moved not far from where it was, pretty much across the river, but to a brand new building, and it's very modern. The old one was getting a little run down. And this new location, if you want to see the tuna auction, has a very nice viewing window. So it starts early. It starts at 5:50 in the morning, and it goes fast. So this is the shot of what it looks like at 5:50 in the morning. Just about an hour later, everything is sold, and 2 hours later, everything is cleaned up. So it happens early and it happens fast, but it's one of those once in a lifetime things you must do. Here is the fish that sold on January 5th of this year. It is a big event for the first fish of the trading day of the new year to be part of a media story, and usually gets a very good price. This one sold for $320,000. It's a bluefin. It's not a record price. I think the record price is 1.8 million, but it's always a really great promotional tool for the person who is the high bidder, because he is part of a big story that runs. It sets the precedent of the business year. And this tuna was 892 pounds. It is really representative of the size of tuna that come to the market. And the day that it's sold, that tuna is in the restaurants that same day in the evening. That's how fresh everything is. When they are being auctioned, they are rock solid hard because they're frozen, and then they cut them and sell them off. It's just so yummy, right? Okay, so I wanted to just share with you what that exact auction looked like. So this is how they start, and they'll give a good morning to everybody. Everybody will say good morning back, and they begin with just some very subtle hand gestures. The auction takes place, and within about an hour, everything is sold. So I really hope you can come to Tokyo and have a chance to see this, because it's quite something. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you today. Again, I'm sorry if you looked at the other video that needed to come down and I had made a mistake and wanted to be sure to fix that. So there you have it. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.